Holy catfish, it is wet and miserable out here. Have a go at that. That is, and the rain has just actually let off a bit. Anyway, it's all very interesting here in Bondi Scrapper land. Welcome to the Bondi Scrapper channel. It is a wet and rainy day, as you just saw, and East Coast low, still here for a week now. Big flooding in the western parts of Sydney. This street would normally flood, but the council did a stack of work on it 2 years ago, and it has worked really well. Anyway, let's go to the scrapyard. Today's scrap run consists of three things only. We've got the usual big load of steel, all that there, and that little box there. Not a lot, maybe 30 kilos, 40 kilos. We also have extruded aluminium, a bit of a box here full of bits and bobs, heat sinks off computers, lots of other bits and pieces, and this lot here, all too big to fit in a box. Hopefully that will have some good weight to it. I'm not even going to guess what it is. I don't think it's going to be huge again. Maybe 15 kilos, because we know that aluminium's a constant disappointment in terms of weight, but boy, it's paying well at the moment. And then finally, and I think this one will be the one that brings in the dollars, 3 big tubs of low-grade insulated copper wire, and I'm going to guess that there is 60 kilos there. So what's it running at the moment? I think it's running $4.50 a kilo at the moment. So gee, if it brings in $240, I'll be very happy, and I'll be very surprised as well. So maybe there's not 60 kilos there after all. Anyway, I'm going to load it up, and then we're going to get off to the scrapyard, and then I'll be back to you with the prices that were achieved. And I decided to grab this couple of kilos of really shocking looking copper. It's covered in concrete, it's covered in solder and bits and pieces, and I'm not sure whether that goes through as burnt copper or something of a lesser value. So we'll see. So that was a pretty good trip, 191 kilos saved from landfill, and some interesting prices. Extruded aluminium, $2.95 a kilo, which I think a lot of people would say is not that great. 32 kilos worth, $94.40, all up there. The bits of copper pipe that I had that were covered in cement and other such things, they are burnt copper. I just wanted to confirm it though. I didn't want to mix it in with all the other stuff and get downgraded. $11.30 a kilo for burnt copper at the moment. There was only 2 kilos there. I made sure of 2 kilos. $22.60. Here's the one that was a bit of a disappointment, although it's the old you win some, you lose some. All my low-grade insulated copper wire was downgraded to attachment wire because I'd left a little bit too much of the plug on the wire. In fact, she said, no, you need to cut it off with no plug on there whatsoever, which is really weird because for the last 3 years that I've been scrapping, they've never said a word about it. Obviously there's an issue further down the line, or they've got a new manager there or something like that, but yep. So I got downgraded on that, so instead of $4.10 a kilo, I got $2.60 a kilo. And it doesn't worry me too much because there are occasions when they've been very, very lenient with some of the things I've put in. So as I said, you win some and you lose some, and I'll just have to start cutting my wire slightly differently. There was 58 kilos there, so I was pretty close when I estimated 60 kilos, and that's $150.80, so that was very nice. And finally, gosh, there was a lot more steel than what I expected. It's still $250 a tonne, or 25 cents a kilo. I had 99 kilos in the boot. Very surprising considering that was just stuff that I just kind of picked up yesterday, most of it. $24.75, which pays for about half of the tank of petrol that I put in yesterday, or half of the half tank of petrol that I put in yesterday. I don't know about everyone else, but petrol here for 08Mar premium stuff is $2 to $2.50 a kilo at the moment. That's interesting. Anyway, as I said, 191 kilos there saved from landfill, and not a lot of work needed to do it, and a very nice $291.76 put into the bank account. So nothing to complain about there. And if you've got any complaints, or indeed if you've got any compliments, put them down in the comments. Hit that thumbs up button, hit the thumbs down button twice, and thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.